Hey everyone, I'm OGG Ant, and I am an older guy gaming. Um, they say that as you get older, and I'm past that 50 point now, that it's important to exercise not just the body but also the mind. In my grandmother's generation, they did that by playing bridge, by doing crosswords and Sudoku, things like that. Whereas my mother's generation, they went more towards vegetating into screens like televisions. Um, I don't want to do either of those things. I figure if I'm going to keep my brain active and uh, hopefully avoid some of the pitfalls of growing older is from a mental standpoint, why not do something that I've been doing since its inception, and that is play video games. That said, I am over 50. I'm older. I'm grumpier. I'm much more particular about what I play. I don't have the reflexes of a kid anymore, so I'm looking specifically for games that are fun, are interesting, and that kind of fit into the category of games that I'm comfortable with at this point. Fortnite, PUBG, no, ain't gonna happen. Not my cup of tea. However, I own over 1,000 games now between my various collections. I'm a very big fan of collecting free games from places like Epic and other buying bundles and things like that. So I will also from time to time talk about the odd game that I throw into the mix that I find interesting, unique, or possibly just free and cool. But I'm probably going to spend a lot more time with the good old tried and true battletech, mechwarrior 5, and maybe if you guys talk me into it through the comments and bugging me, maybe some MechWarrior Online. That game really does piss me off. I love it. It's my favorite game. I just hate all the other people that play. Well, I hate a lot of the other people that play because they're so dumb. Anyway, that's another story. But that is the shtick. I'm going to keep this active by doing this. Older Guy Gaming. What else can I say? Without further ado, let's move into the first video. I am going to be modifying with MechWarrior 5. I remove the um, jump ship animation because it's stupid and isn't part of the loading process anyway. And I also tried a different mod that I haven't seen in effect yet where it adds infantry units. That'll be kind of cool. In BattleTech here, I play it with all of the DLCs. However, that's what I want to do with MechWarrior 5 and BattleTech is now that I've got all the DLCs, I haven't actually played through the game um, since like vanilla in both cases. So now that I've got all the DLCs, I've been reading online that it does make the game a heck of a lot easier. So we'll see if that's actually true, uh, or at least different enough to be as interesting, if not more interesting than last time. But yeah, another mod that I also use is I use a program called WeMod, which is a cheat program. But you know what? If you're not down with cheating, I don't give a shit. Don't cheat. However, like I said, I'm old. I don't have the reflexes I used to, and I want to see the end of the games that I paid money to purchase. So uh, I don't typically go God mode unless I've tried 3 or 4 times on a scenario and it's just not working for me. I'll use God mode just to get through it. The only mod I use on a regular basis is I take the position in both games of an entrepreneur, an inventor, someone who came up with a unique method of cooling and has not shared it with the rest of the galaxy yet. So I turn off heat. And that's it. I don't give myself infinite money. I don't give myself infinite life. I just turn off heat. And then take it from there. It still makes the game challenging, but it gives that little bit of added oomph. So, without further ado, let's move into the gaming.